Sagittarius, hello and welcome to my channel. This is Divine Intervention, and today I'm going to do a reading for Sagittarius in the month of April. So, Sag, just so you know, I am a channeler. I just use the cards for guidance. And Sagittarius, I would say you have been spending a lot of time with your fam. You have pressures of money, just like most of the rest of the world. And feel like you've been in hibernation though as well at the same time. So spending time with family, but only family. Hibernating and spending a lot of time by yourself. Concentrating on money. Ten of Pentacles is the overall energy for today's reading. Just so you know, guys, I do private readings. Come find me on Instagram, divine.intervention.channel, or you can find me on Twitter, or just send me an email. So, okay, so the Ten of Pentacles is the overall energy for today's reading. You are on a mission to support your family, and you're feeling the pressure, but you're feeling optimistic. It's like you prepared for this. Maybe you have a nest egg. Maybe you have a plan. Whichever it is, Sag, you are on it. So that is a nice energy to start the reading. You're motivated. You have the ability with the Six of Pentacles to bear the fruits of your hard work. You have been working super hard, and now is the time to let it all roll its course. That doesn't necessarily mean the working's stopping, but it means it's coming more naturally now for you. The pressure seemingly is still there, but that's just because maybe you work well under pressure. Maybe that's how you get results that you need. You add the pressure to yourself and you work well like that. The Knave of Swords is the following card, the Six of Pentacles, mirroring it here. So Sagittarius, the Knave of Swords could be a energy that's coming into your life that's going to be slightly challenging, because it's followed by the Four of Wands in reverse. Something might rock the boat slightly towards the second week of April. The second week of April is going to bring a new challenge for you. This Knave of Swords energy, it could be you ready for any challenge that does come up with the Four of Wands in reverse. However, it could be somebody bringing this challenge to you. Got a few cards come out here. Okay. The Hierophant in reverse. So, okay, it is going to unbalance you. You are the Hierophant energy, and it is in reverse. However, this challenge is just going to need some time for you to think about. And Spirit is asking you to let go of your ego when taking on this challenge, because that is going to change everything. Let go of your ego and think about it from a slightly more heart chakra emotional position. So this challenge could actually be not related to your pentacles. The rocking of the boat could come within the family dynamic. There could be something that happens with your loved ones that is going to be, it could just be an argument, it could be something that rocks the boat and unbalances you. And before you react, I think, you need to take this situation into your heart chakra and think about it from an emotional, divine, feminine standpoint. Even if you're a masculine, divine, feminine standpoint, we all have both polarities within us, and it's important that we balance them. And for you to be able to do this, it's suggesting that you go out into nature. You go out into nature, you look at the ways in which your ego could run this situation, and your logic, and you try and come up with a solution. We've got the Knight of Swords in reverse after the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine the Knight of Swords in reverse following this is basically, I think, a warning to you to say, don't go in all bull in a china shop to this situation. Like I said, come out on the heart chakra hype and really think about how you move forwards. Really think about it, because the time of this month is going to be challenging for the whole world with what everyone's going through, and your loved ones are the most important. You don't want to fall out with your loved ones at all, really, anyway. Life is too short, but at the moment life is super short. You just don't know what's going to happen. So the Knight of Swords is in reverse is telling me to kind of grow up a little bit. You might not want to hear that, but it is. This situation is going to make you want to grow up a little bit. Got some interesting cards following. So when you've taken some time out with nature and had a serious, mature look at yourself, we've then got the Four of Swords in reverse. You've got to knock away some parts of you that were there before. So say to yourself, right, okay, so in the past, I've dealt with situations like this. For example, I have an argument with my family, I storm out, I shut the door, I don't come back for 4 days, and I sit in silence, and then when I do come back, we have another argument, and then the cycle continues, or whatever. That's just an example. That isn't how I personally roll, but so have a reflection, a real life reflection, and ask yourself why this cycle is the way it is. For you to have the abundance of the World card, which follows this Four of Swords reverse, you are going to need to make some changes to you and change the way that you usually deal with things to break the cycle. This cycle needs to be broken. The World card in reverse, you could have the whole world at your feet. However, it is going to be turned on its head unless you don't do this. Unless you do this, you need to make changes. The High Priestess energy, there's going to be someone that guides you through this. Perhaps not necessarily in physical being, though. I've got the impression that it's somebody that you've spoken to before that's given you really good advice. And they're going to be suddenly in reflection time when you're in nature and you're thinking about this. Their voice is going to, or this conversation is going to come back into your head, and you're going to remember some of the things they told you. It could be an elder, it could be a wiser person, and you're going to remember some of the things they've said to you, and these are going to be significant keys to the next step. We've got then the Devil energy. So as it's mirroring the High Priestess, I feel like the High Priestess, the advice that you were given by this sort of High Priestess energy is necessary, so necessary in you fighting the devil energy, which is your demons. It could be addictions. It could be addictions which are actually causing you to reciprocate these cycles and go round in the same circles again. It's an addiction to bad energy in one way or another. Everything in moderation, they say. However, there's some things which shouldn't even be touched, really, and mixed with family life. Anyway, so look within you to find that good advice that you've been given at some point to deal with this devil energy and overcome it. Now, the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords are the next cards. You've got some serious major arcanas here. The King of Wands, to me, is... So, when you've gone inside and you found this advice, it's no good having the knowledge. It's about applying it as wisdom into your life. The King of Wands knows exactly when to apply the right wisdom and how. And it's important that you do as well. You don't drown in the wisdom, the knowledge, or the wisdom, but you don't drown in the knowledge. And you actually look at it as wisdom. So there's a very big difference here in knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge is just reading out of books. Wisdom is life experience. This information that somebody gave you was life experience. It's not just advice that they've read out of a book. And make sure that the application of this is in a strategical manner. And it may mean the Queen of Swords, cutting people off. Somebody might need to be cut off this month, Sag, in order for you to get your Two of Pentacles, which is the following. So, Queen of Swords, this is your energy. You need to cut somebody off, I feel. That might have been the High Priestess's, their advice that they gave you. It might be cutting something out of your life, the addiction, or, you know, the world is changing at the moment, and maybe it's time you look at yourself and make some changes too. We've all got to change with the times, evolve with the moment, right? If you don't want to be left behind and you want balance, the Two of Pentacles is balance. It's balancing, to me, it's balancing family and work life. And then you're in the middle struggling to do this by... The reason why it's a struggle for you is because you need to cut some things out, or some people out that are creating a devil-like energy. Okay, so that deck hasn't got anything else for you there. Now, with the Angel deck, let's see what they've got to say. I usually just pull a couple at the end. They have words written on them, and they're beautiful. They usually that one wanted to come out. Letting go. Releasing the past can seem like a challenge, but it can also be liberating. Your angels will help you let go so you can fly higher than ever before. Endings always herald new beginnings. Choose to allow this situation to lead you to more joyful life. Change your life by changing your thoughts. Exactly what we were saying, essentially. And the 10 of Action, you're working too hard. The angels are asking you to find a healthy balance between your career and personal life. Exactly what I said about the Two of Pentacles in this reading. Be willing to ask for help from others to lighten your load so that you can take better care of yourself. Straining to make others happy can be harmful to your health. Okay, so I haven't pulled one of these cards for a while. They just have one word on. They're just like an action to be taken. And I feel drawn to pull you one of these ones, Sag. I feel like you need to lean more towards family life this month. I feel like you've worked hard enough for it to all be okay in terms of the pressures that you've got going on. Okay, come on. What have we got? I'm just going to cut the deck if one doesn't come out. Oh, there we go. That was facing up. Sleep. Maybe you've been depriving yourself of sleep. Have you been awake in the day and sleeping in the day and awake at night? Are you a bit nocturnal? Okay. That card wants you to catch up on sleep. Now, my multiversal deck, they just have a nice... They always just sum everything up so perfectly. Just a small little message for you. What have you got for Sagittarius in the month of April? Oh, 2 flew out. Amazing. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. Oof, I like that one, especially after the sleep card. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me towards right-minded thinking and the energy of love. That is actually my favourite card in this whole deck. Whenever I pick that one, I just know that... I don't know, it's like a reminder. It throws at you the reminder that the things that are important. Get your priorities right. That is the overall energy of this month, I would say. Getting your priorities right, Sagittarius. You've got this. So... thank you for watching, and there will be another reading this month, so stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I am a new channel, so I could really do with the support. Yeah, hit me up if you want a private. Peace, love and light. Take care.